Have you ever asked yourself a question, what is the meaning of life? And when you're asking it, what are you really asking? I think when we ask the question, what is the meaning of life, we're often asking, what is the purpose of life? And people can find purpose or meaning in lots of different things, and it just varies from person to person. Some people find meaning and purpose in a relationship. Some people find meaning and purpose in their job. Some people find it in their family, boyfriend, girlfriend, hobbies, whatever. And all of these things are good, but they differ from person to person, and they may even change through your life. These are examples of subjective meaning because they're person dependent. I want to explore purpose and meaning in a different way, and I want to look at the example of Animal Farm, which is a book by George Orwell. And when you read the book, you, on a very surface level, kind of first read, you'd think that the purpose of Animal Farm is it's a children's book. It's about some animals, and as you begin to explore it a little bit more deeply, you realise that some of the animals are good and some are bad, and some people might take some different meanings from the book. So someone might look at the book and start to say, well, this book is about justice and how justice works in society, and we can begin to get these different subjective meanings from a book. But if you want to know the meaning and purpose of the book, the objective meaning, you have to go back to the author of the book. What did George Orwell mean when he wrote Animal Farm? And it turns out that Animal Farm was intended to be a political satire. That is the meaning and the purpose of Animal Farm, objectively speaking. So if we need to go back to the author of a book to work out what the purpose of the book is, the same is true of life. If you want to know the meaning of life, you have to go back to the author of life. Now maybe you don't believe there is an author of life. Maybe you believe there's no God, no author of life, in which case you'd be quite right in saying that there is no objective purpose or meaning to life. Any meaning that we find in life is always going to be subjective. It's going to be person dependent, and it's going to depend on your situation, your circumstances, and perhaps even the time of life. It's going to vary through your life. But if you want to find an overall objective meaning for life, if you want to know the purpose of your life, then it goes back to God, and you have to get to know God. And I believe God is real. I believe He is there, and I believe He created with you a plan. He created you with purpose. He created you with meaning. And the only way to start to know the meaning of your life is to go back to the author, is to start to get to know the author and creator of life, and that is God. So whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're watching this, you were created with a plan, you're created purposefully and with meaning. And if you want to know that, just get to know the author of life. I'm going to leave it there. There's so much more to explore, but I hope you enjoyed walking with me this morning, and have a great day.